MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Lance McCullers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Now for the Royals, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Cain on his way to second. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he rips it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be, how do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances, because they're not going to be very often.
Ian Kennedy is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Alcides Escobar. I love how this guy plays shortstop. You know, at one time, the Brewers, when they had him in their organization, tried to put him in the outfield. Come on.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And that's dead center for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe. Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he pops him up back behind second base. Escobar is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royal strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting 5th, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Previous history with Ian Kennedy, 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6th. First baseman.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Kennedy gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer is under this one. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up top, it's 2-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled the strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And one gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Kennedy gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's George Springer. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. That's in there, base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 2-0.
Leading out for the Royals, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1 and 2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Right fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, that looks like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
That misses. 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball. 1 and 2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aoki is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Lone Star State. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to put the ball in play. Not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros through 5, all even at 2-2. In is Jorge Soler. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung out. Throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-2 Royals. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
15,
it's going to be a tough pitch to
hitter,
hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Carlos Beltran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
Ready
Reddick.
once again, Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're down 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now
for me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working to keep them in the game here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Bobby Parnell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Bobby Parnell.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Alex Bregman.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days. That's a nice pitch, a fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Soler.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Aoki will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
Well, that's what you call a two-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Here's George Springer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Center fielder, George.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Harris.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this will be fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. this is taken outside for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Paulo Orlando, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Full count, here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The relay, but he is in there.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Jorge Soler will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Correa comes up with it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Royals lead it 3-2. Kelvin Herrera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
set to deal on 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is fouled at the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Royals earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.